Okay.
All right. So today, my favorite quilt block is called Checks in the Middle.
Cute.
So that's what we are going to learn. And it's so easy.
I love having it easy.
Yes. So checks in the middle.
I'm going to get you a drink of water.
All right. I told you guys yesterday I'm horrible at points, right? But I can match up corners. So, sorry, Kathy. It was kind of just a two-person game. So we are going to do checks in the middle. And it is so easy. Those of you that are club members.
Okay, hold on for a second. We got to time out.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll put it right here.
Okay.
Then you can.
So those of you that are club members got this nifty little ruler.
It's hard to really see, isn't it?
Yeah, it is hard to see.
Put this piece of paper.
And it has become one of my favorite rulers.
Yeah, I love this size.
Yes, because I can leave it on my cutting board. I don't worry about it.
I grab it. It's small enough. You grab it and use it all the time. I love, yes.
Okay, so yesterday when we did it, Alice, I think you're on, but I think you said, why do we have to do 2 5/8 and 2 7/8 and whatever? And I agree, but we do sometimes to make it work. So this is why I kind of love this ruler. It's the same size. So for our checks in the middle, we're basically going to take the colors. And do you guys love these colors today?
This is really cute.
Yeah.
Should we show them the?
Yes, let's show them the fabric line.
Yeah, this fabric.
It's flea market.
Isn't this so cute?
Yeah.
I'll get up close so you can see it. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I love it.
Why am I coughing?
I don't know. I said every time I've been around someone, they've started coughing. I'm like,
did you wash your hair in a weird shampoo?
Something maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make 4 2 5/8 out of our one color and 4 2 5/8 out of a pattern color. And you could use 2 solids, 2 patterns, whatever. I mean, as you'll see on mine, I use 2 patterns right here.
The white is a solid.
Yeah, the white is a solid.
Question, Elizabeth.
Yep. Okay.
I love blue.
I love blue too.
Blue, these are my jam.
Yep.
I love these colors.
Okay, so we are going to cut, and I'm going to cut 4 together, which is not always the smartest idea. I think that's too many, so I won't. So I'll back down.
So don't do it.
Okay, so I'm going to use this ruler, and it is 2 5/8. So you're going to come 2 to the half, and then you're going to you have to use both your mat and your ruler. You're going to come halfway there. So it's 2 5/8 on your mat.
Okay, cool.
I don't think everybody can see this.
I'll put it down a little bit more.
Okay. So we're going to cut that. Can you see?
Yeah, I think everyone can see now.
2 5/8.
Okay, so we're done with this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And line that up. Make sure it's straight. We're at 2. We're at 2 1/2, and then halfway between there, and 2 5/8.
Yay!
That is the best cutter I've ever seen.
Really?
No.
What happened to the one
It's horrible.
Why do we always get stuck with here, let's try this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it seems like you and I, this is the one week I didn't bring my own sewing notions from home.
I didn't either.
Okay, we're going to make a 4 patch. So this is all diagrammed out for you. So what we want to do is we want to sew. Oh, we are not measured correctly.
This one was the second one. Try this one.
Okay.
I think you really did.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this one was a little short. I noticed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 2 5/8, 2 5/8. We're going to sew them together.
Using a 1/4 inch seam.
You're using a 1/4 inch seam.
Okay. How does everyone do their 1/4 inch seam? What is their best way to get a good 1/4 inch seam?
I've tried a lot of ways. Do you want to turn around this way?
I'll go over here.
Okay.
Then we can show.
So I have tried a lot of ways, but I have to tell you that my best 1/4 inch seam because I have a Solaris, they make it so easy on you, is to follow using my Q1 here and then follow my 1/4 inch seam with a 1/4 inch
Cool.
foot.
Okay.
How do you do yours?
I actually use the Q2 on mine. If you're a baby lock machine owner,
Okay.
that positions your needle just, and so then you can use the edge of your presser foot. And then to me, that's
Okay, I'm gonna do it that way.
That's
So do you go all the way to this edge?
to the, yep.
Okay.
And that's a good 1/4 inch. Taping on your sewing machine is a great thing too.
Debbie likes those restickable markers that she can just line up on there.
It says there are a couple different ways that you
Yep.
can do it. In fact, did you know that those
Sybil sells not well is how she her 1/4 inch. We can come back over here.
okay, my did you know that the 3x5 index cards that are lined, that is, the lines in between there are exactly 1/4 inch.
I did not know that.
And so when I was teaching the the kids classes,
Right.
I would have them sew along the line, and it's exactly, if you want to measure, it's a good measuring tool as well. So
All
awesome.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
So we've cut these. We're going to make a 4 patch right here. And then it is simply a puzzle block. Now, here's the thing you have to remember on this. We're going to put our sides here, right? We want to do kind of this Irish chain method. Is everybody seeing that? That I want to put the solids so they all go one way. There's this wonky one. And then I want to put the prints. And as I notice this is kind of a great one because look, they compensate for the directional prints.
Oh yeah.
By going sideways and sideways. But if you have a directional, you want to make sure that you are compensating for that.
But if you like it that way,
Yeah. Whatever you, I mean, you know, the thing about quilting is it's your quilt block.
Yeah.
And I always hate when people, you're subject to scrutinization on it.
Yeah.
So basically you just lay that out
That's awesome.
and then you're going to sew together, 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 together.
That is so
Done.
cool.
Yes.
I love it.
And so if you wanted to make like a table runner, you know, then you can decide how you're going to position your blocks. Do you want to go the opposite way, make a Z?
That's fun.
All
I
right.
love it.
Does anybody
Okay.
have any questions?
That's really, really fun. So easy. You could do that so quickly.
Look,
We did
look
it
at all the
quickly.
people that have an index card taped on their machine.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad that other people use that method as well.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep,
So
love it
what
too.
a fun block.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have any questions for Allison?
And quick, yes. Alicia.
Yeah.
They are
Who's doing comment sold tonight?
Chris and Debbie and myself.
Okay. So the crew.
Yes.
So it looks fun. Yeah, the color is really cute for sure. All right.
Okay.
It's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay. Are you guys the kind that like to go first or go second? I always like to get it over with. Not that this
depends.
is getting it over with. Whoa. Insert mouth. I always like to go first.
Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't matter to me. Sometimes it's good to go first because then you're done. But if you wait and go second, then if you can tweak things, maybe.
Yep. I mean, let's go first.
Yeah.
Peg, 4 3/4 by 2 5/8 are the white pieces.
Okay.
And you need 4 of those. So it's 4, 4, 4. 4 of one color, 2 5/8 blocks, 4 of the other color, 2 5/8 blocks, and then 4 background fabric.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Wait till
Okay.
you see this.
Are you ready? Okay.
I'm
My
ready.
block is called the Jewel Box block. I know it's called other things too, but I liked it calling it Jewel Box because, of course, Valentine's.
Right.
You want to see Allison's, they want to see your block again. Here's Allison's block. Okay. And then this one is my block.
So pretty.
Another one, very, very simple. So we're going to actually hurry and sew one up because it's so fun. I love it. All right. So what you will need for an 8-inch finished block, you will need one 4 7/8 by 4 7/8 square out of a solid color or whatever color you want to do. And you'll need a 4 7/8 by 4 7/8 of your print. You will need 4 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares.
Oh, finally, a number I love.
Yeah, it's easy. And I have on the pattern, it's written, I've named them. So fabric A is this color. Fabric B is, backwards, this color. Fabric C is the 2.5 inch in this color, and fabric D is the white with 2.5 inch. So I have them all cut, ready to go. So we're going to do a 4 patch as well. But first off, let's do our half square triangle. I know there's a lot of different ways to do half square triangles. If I were to do this with mass producing this block, I wouldn't just cut one 4 7/8. I would probably work it out so that I would get more than just one. But what you do, I'm going to bring this down so that we can see. I'll move this out of the way. So I'm going to take my print 4 7/8 and my solid, and I'm going to put right sides together. Then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to cut it on the diagonal. This will make 2 half square triangles. So if you only are going to do, and I love this, and I'm going to cut it in half. This one is not any better. Okay, I am totally going to bring my own.
Right, me too from now on.
Yeah, we always battle that. So now I have 2. I'm not going to take them apart. And now I'm going to go to the machine and I'm going to sew 1/4 inch from here to here. Now, you'll notice that I cut it on the diagonal. So that gives us a bias. So it's going to be more stretchy. So you want to be really careful that you don't pull this through your machine. Let your machine just pull this fabric through. So I'm going to just hurry and sew those really fast.
Okay, so everybody understand what a bias is.
Yeah, it's the stretchy part of the fabric. And sometimes if you stretch it too hard, then you run into issues with things stretching. So I'm just going to I'm not going to push it through. I'm just going to let my machine, my feed dogs, just slide that through. And before I cut it, I'm going to hurry and do my next one. Chain piecing, as you all know. Oh, the sound of that just makes me go in dream world. I love it. All right, so now I've done my 2 half square triangles. Okay, let me grab, and I'm going to press it. So I will press it to the dark side.
She's headed to the dark side.
So I'm going to set my seam first before I open it.
I always set my seam too.
Yep.
I've heard some do not set their seam.
Yeah, it's just something that I learned.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to kind of go at a diagonal because I want to be careful. It still is kind of stretchy. So I'm going to set my seam, open it, and open it.
Do you use Best Press?
I do love Best Press, especially when I'm working with smaller blocks, because it keeps the fabric. That also will keep the fabric from stretching. So that's also a really great.
Yeah, I'm a best. Okay, so why not sew a 1/4 inch on either side of the center line, draw point to point, help with stretch, make 2 or more. That's great.
Yes.
But you just have to have different measurements
Yes.
on your block.
If
So the patterns we had do not have those kind of measurements.
The pattern is for 1 block.
Yeah.
So that's why we came up with that. Like I said, there are so many different ways you can do half square triangles.
Yay, Alice made it.
Yeah, so it will be good. So now I have my 2 half square triangles. Okay. The next one will be my 4 patches. I always want to make sure that I do the same on both of them, because if not, you're going to run into problems.
Right.
So I'm going to follow the pattern, and I'm going to do 1 print, 1 solid. Then I'm going to do it like this, and I will sew those together, and I will make 2 of those. We have time to hurry and sew those because I want you to see how cute this is going to look
absolutely.
like. Okay, so
I won't move over.
I'm going to
let you sew those.
You answer questions.
Okay. Oh, well, StreamYard. Did you lose me or did you see me? Yeah, it is easier to make things a little bit bigger and square them down. And yes, we do measure them. We're just trying to be a little bit faster for you. Also, one of the things that I like to do is I like to strip cut when I'm doing 4 patches. And so I like to make just 2 long strips and then cut them down. Alice is getting her nails done while we're watching. Hello, nail lady. And I do agree with you on that. We are just trying to get through the basics for you right now. So 16 patch star and charming churn dash 2.0 were yesterday's, right, Heidi? You just have to see how cute this is coming together. So after she gets back and is explaining, I'm going to run out and I'm going to get a couple of those so we can show you what we've done this week already. And you will just be so jealous and so amazed. Here's the problem. We've all made these darling little quilt blocks. They're going to be so cute when they're done.
We don't get to keep them.
We don't get to keep them. They go to Chris. So,
yeah.
Yep.
So there you go.
All right. So she is done. She's sewing. She's going to just iron those together. Does anybody have any questions? Dana, do you need to get your nails done or do you need to do all the blocks? Lynn, if you can't find the ones from yesterday in the club, you sign into the club and they're under the 3 at 3 category in the club. So you'll scroll down and you'll see the 3 at 3 category and there's a picture of all of the ones we've done. All right, she's getting them together.
Okay, I'll just hurry and sew them in the 4 patch since everyone knows how to do a 4 patch.
Does everybody know how to do a 4 patch? I guess we should ask. And just remember, everybody starts somewhere. So, Allison, could you please talk about the 2 Scoops Kimberbell pillow? Is it for sale? It is not done yet. We do not have it yet, but it's coming in March. But we do have a pre-sale for it. Yes. We do have a pre-sale. It's on our website. So you can go ahead and log in and sign up for the pre-sale, and then you will be one of the first to get them as soon as they come in.
I think you have the option of paying in full.
Yeah.
Or you can pay a $5.
Can you hear that? You have the option of paying that in full, or you can pay, I think it's $5 just a deposit. That'll guarantee that you get one of those that come in. Really great idea. Elisa, thank you. She went ahead and posted the link to that.
Okay. I would suggest buying it and not outright and not then having to wait for the email.
Right. Right. I would suggest that too. That's what I did with mine. I did that with spring showers and with 2 Scoops is I just went on the website and bought them. Also, Bobby, if you can't get signed into the club, even with the reply they sent you, call our customer service line or send an email, and we will have somebody look at that and make sure. And we may need to reset it. Yay!
Here are my elephant
In
ears.
our little elephant ears.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Okay, all right. What?
Your elephant ears.
Yeah, that's what I said. Doesn't look like elephant ears.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's finish up the block, and I'll show you how cute these colors are. So now it's just a matter of making sure that you put one of your 4 patches and one of your half square triangles. Then you will put
Oh
the
my
half.
heck.
Look how cute this is.
That is so cute. But
And
not
then-
only that, so easy. That looks
Look
so
at that.
complicated to me.
And look how cute those colors are.
Those colors are
And then
darling.
you just go ahead and sew the
I'm
two.
gonna run and get the blocks.
Okay, you sew the 2 together and the 2 together here, and then you'll sew this side to this side. So, but isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, I love this fabric. This is where I'm at, is I love this fabric. So that's all there is to this jewel box quilt. And here I'll show you my block again. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so these are the ones we've done so far. Yesterday, we did the 16-point star and the
That's
churn
cute.
dash.
Cute, cute.
Monday, we did 3 dudes. And
That's a fun block. Aw,
Dresden.
I didn't see these. Those are
You didn't
cute.
see those?
How
And then
cute.
today, we have checks in the middle.
And jewel box.
Okay, so if I can just lay these out down here.
Oh, this just makes me so happy.
Doesn't this make you happy? We have 3 more blocks coming. So for the top, but I just want to give you a little
Isn't that
sneak
just so
preview
cute?
of what you have coming. Isn't that darling?
That is so cute.
Yes. So
I love
fun.
Scrappy. I love
Yeah.
the Scrappy look.